Hi. So my playing rehab's going well so far. I'm hopeful. I'm very excited to go hear my orchestra tonight with the same program they brought to Carnegie Hall last week. And next week I'm going to play half a program, including Appalachian Spring, which is one of my favorite pieces. I have 3 tips for you today. The first one is something my physio talked to me about building up my playing. It's called deloading, and it's an expression that athletes and weightlifters use. So you're increasing intensity and length of time, but then you consciously reduced. So it's not a straight up, but you go down. And I've been doing that, and it's been very effective. The second one is a great stretch she showed me, which is good for people. We all use our thumbs a lot. And to stretch like the webbing in here in the muscles, you put your hand like this, and you're grabbing with your other hand the meaty muscle of that thumb, and you're just pulling gently to the side, and it feels really good. That's been really good. So this thumb was affected, and that's just one small part of what's made it better. And another thing that's really cool is a tip for intonation I discovered with one of my students, and it's really great. So I often recommend using drones for people to match their intonation, especially to hear things like perfect fourths, perfect fifths, and generally match pitches. But when you're playing a scale, try using the dominant, the 5th degree of the scale, instead of the tonic. I was working on the student with a harmonic minor scale, and we switched to the dominant, and it made such a difference, because if you think about it, when you play the tonic, so that has to be a nice 5th, and then the 2nd degree of the scale makes a nice 4th. And just try it, you'll see the intervals just kind of line up better for the beginning of the scale. And I've tried it with a few students, it works very well, and I've tried it myself, just using the dominant with a regular scale in whatever form you're playing it. And then, when you're doing different passages in music, you can think about what degree of the scale you're using or what part of the chord. Try different drones that can help your intonation in different ways. So happy practicing, everybody, and I hope these tips were helpful.